I had today a meeting with Mr. Kozlov with what occurs in a confidential atmosphere, because I request to have a meeting one-to-one only with the presence of my translator, and it was allowed by the Deputy Minister of the Interior, and the prosecutor, General Prosecutor, don't raise any objection to that in the meeting that I had with him yesterday. I talked with Mr. Kozlov about his political activity before being imprisoned, and I talk about his ALGA, his party, and the process of registration of this party. And of course, as you understand, I talk with him about his conditions of prison and his expectations for the future. I request to visit Mrs. Rosa Tulateva in February. In that time, it was allowed me to visit her. When we start to schedule this visit to Kazakhstan, it was said to us that we can visit Mr. Kozlov, but not Mrs. Rosa Tulateva, without any explanation. Only it is not possible at the moment to visit Mrs. Rosa Tulateva. However, in the meetings that I have in these 2 days, I continue to request, and I ask why I cannot visit Mrs. Rosa Tulateva. What is said to me is that she has transited to a more open system. She's working during the day, and she only goes to the prison at night, and that she is very far, and to provide conditions they need time to allow me to fulfill all the administrative, all the bureaucratical process to allow me to go to visit Mrs. Rosa Tulateva. I asked to the authorities how many times they need to do that, and they said to me that at maximum 1 week, but they would they be able to try to give me an answer before that time. The problem is that my travel out to Kazakhstan is scheduled for tomorrow, and in that conditions it is impossible to visit Mrs. Rosa Tulateva. What I regret is that I request in February. The authorities have plenty of time to provide conditions. When I scheduled the visit 2 weeks ago, they have plenty of time to provide conditions for my visit, and they don't provide all the conditions in useful time. I regret that. I'm very sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Don't have conditions to have a talk with Mrs. Rosa Tulateva, but I hope that she will be. I hope that the authorities release Rosa Tulateva very soon, and as I hope they release Kozlov very soon, and perhaps in freedom we can talk in another time.